My name is Drew, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Frankonomics. The fragrance we're going to talk about today is Merazur Intense. As usual, we're going to do a deep dive and a first impression into the fragrance right after we run the intro. Welcome back. I want to thank you once again for dropping by my channel. I hope to see you again in future episodes to come. As usual, if you find any value in the information offered, please consider subscribing to the channel and also hitting the like button so that the algorithm will help push out the video and so that you don't miss any future episode. Let's talk about this one. Okay, I couldn't find anything on Fred Radica, but we're here on Parfumo. They got to say about it. All right. There's a prestigious parfum for men, and they don't have a release date. And says the projection is above average, and it's still in production. I know it's getting a little bit harder to find, but I had to tell you all about this. This is a hidden gem all day long. Now, get into the top notes, which are lemon, mandarin orange, and orange. I mean, let's be real, that sounds good already. Then we get into the heart notes, which are jasmine and perylene. Then the base notes are amber and moss. Let's look there and see what they got to say about it. Basically, they said this particular person says it's a nice scent, but it seems to dissipate immediately. That when I spray it, the CR spreads into rooms away from me with only 2 sprays. But the scent seems to disappear quickly. I don't mean 1 or 2 hours. I mean quickly.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't.
Now that's not true. What's happening is he's probably getting nose blind because I know this particular scent, as wonderful as it doesn't die off, but it has a little bit of saffron, I think, in the background. And that's a scent that will take you, you'll begin to get nose blind once you keep smelling it if you don't be careful. But this particular, you don't need as much as he's saying. But I like to see what people have to say about it before I give my own opinion. That's pretty much all I'm seeing on it. So let's go ahead and get this particular fragrance sprayed and see what it's smelling like here. Go ahead and get the top off of it. Get him turned around and check out the atomizer. Lots of spray coming out. This is a good one. This is a good atomizer. Let it dry off a minute. I'm gonna be honest, I can already smell it now. CR is something, it's something wonderful.
Pow!
Now, this fragrance, my son got it. Actually, I let him pick out a couple of fragrances. He picked this one out about 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And I really slept on it. I didn't realize, that it was this great. But when I smelled it on him, I had to ask him exactly what it was. But let's talk about these notes real quick. On the top, now it is kind of lightish. It has some body, but it's kind of lightish when you first spray it. But that lemon and mandarin orange sits right up top, right in your face. Smells nice and fresh. This is something, like I said, you just got out of the shower, a nice hot day. This will get a little body heat. This is gonna shine. But that lemon, mandarin orange, and orange, oh my goodness. This is a beautiful thing here. It has a little amber and oak moss that's in the back that's kind of giving it a little bit of a push. The praline is real light and the jasmine is light, but that lemon, mandarin, and that orange, and be honest, I think it's got pineapple in it. This here is something serious. Yeah, this is a winner all day long. Now, when we got this fragrance, like I said, this particular one was a hidden gem. I didn't even realize it when he picked it out. But this one right here used to be about, you could get this bottle here. You see it's a little beat up because it's got some use. For about $40, got it at Perfume Mania. But I'm looking it up now. It's went up to about $70, $75. But I gotta admit, this particular one is worth it. Let's go ahead and give him another hit just in case. In case I'm not going nose blind, I want to make sure I give you the best experience I can and try to describe it. But Lord have mercy. With the lemon and orange put together, to me it smells like pineapple. I'm telling you. This is a big compliment to get also. So I can tell you that after he started wearing it, I had to get me a little bit in the decamp and start wearing it myself and just see exactly what kind of reactions I was gonna get. It's a beautiful fragrance. Like I said, this one right here is late spring all through the summer. This particular one, what you probably want to do is put this one on kind of heavy. This particular one is probably going to take at least 6-7 sprays, 3 or 4 on your back, a couple on your pulse points right here, maybe a little bit on your arm or whatnot. Give it about 2 or 3 minutes before you go to wherever you're at, like if you're going to somewhere enclosed or whatnot, just to let the scent kind of die down and come into itself. Then you're going to put off a CR. Probably about, my experience has been maybe 2 to 3 feet. Now, when you first spray it, if you spray it right then and there, it's going to project way off. It's going to probably be 7, 8, 9 feet. You don't want that. Like I said, give it about 10 minutes to kind of die down a little bit. And it's going to come into itself. And what it'll do is actually smooth out so that you don't want to be offensive, even though this is a very non-offensive. This smells like liquid orange mixed with lemon with a little pineapple on top and a little jasmine and moss up on it to give it some oomph. The amber's kind of playing the background, but this is a fruity lemon, pineapple, orange type scent. And it was produced for men. Women can wear it also. It's just that good. But this is a favorite of myself and my son, even though it's probably one of the least expensive colognes that I have in my collection. It hits well above its weight as far as projection and the scent profile. This is one I think you're gonna love. And I can pretty much guarantee, even you don't love it, everybody else is gonna love it. So that's gonna make you love it. This one is a buy. This is a pickup if you can catch it. I would like to see this particular one around the $50, $60 range. I think it's well worth it or whatnot. I looked online. Nobody seems to be talking about it. This is a sleeping giant right here. This is a monster. This is a compliment monster. Like I said, this is one, you don't have to dress it up. This is a mid-tier type, as long as you clean or whatnot, and, got your hair combed or whatnot, and your teeth brushed. You don't have to dress this one up. This is not something that's super formal. That's not what this is. This is a casual, everyday spring, summer bomb. This is a sleeping giant. This is one that I don't see anybody talking about, but this definitely needs to be mentioned.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
This right here is another winner. Like I said, it's getting a little bit harder to find now. Prices online have seen it gone up. Like I said, we got it for between, I think it was like $40, $45. Now it seems to be a $75, $80 fragrance. I would like to see a little bit less because it's where I bought it from. But if you can get your nose on this particular scent, I think you're gonna find it at Perfume Mania, if I'm not mistaken. That's where we bought it at. Probably gonna be your best price on it. Next time you're out or whatnot, if you have one in your area, there's something you want to put your nose on. To me, this one is blind by where you really can't miss, because even if you don't like it, your old lady's gonna want to wear it too. That's how good that this particular smells. But this one, I'll give this a 9 out of 10. I'm dead serious. And the reaction you're gonna get, you'll have to see for yourself. So like I said, I try to give my reviews based on my experiences, my skin chemistry, and my son gives me a lot of feedback on certain ones that I allow him to wear or whatnot. Try to keep him out the super expensive stuff. But these mid-tier ones or lower price ones, a lot of times I can't wear them all myself. So I enjoy sharing it with him and getting his feedback. A lot of times he get feedback, first thing he do is give me a call. Pop, I got a compliment, and I don't believe this. And it makes him feel good also, But I think he doesn't understand, at his age, 25 years old, 6'4", slim, in shape or whatnot, you know. And, he has a bubbly personality, which I'm sure helps, people to feel like, they're comfortable to approach him. And that's fine by me. But I saw that no one was talking about this particular fragrance. I just couldn't let it go by and not say anything about it. Like I said, all my fragrances I bought with my own money. Nobody sends me anything. Not one bottle of cologne have I gotten for free. Not even one. So if I tell you that it's something, you can pretty much be guaranteed I'm telling you the truth as far as I can tell. Like I said, this is my nose, my chemistry or whatnot works with certain things. Anything like fruity like lemon, orange, anything like that. With a little bit of jasmine, as this particular one has, this is a great fragrance. You cannot go wrong. This is something that you need to check out. And we'll catch you at the next one.